All right, YouTube, this is 2cent here with my 2 cents on Larc. We apologize for the interruption, but it seems that only 20% of you are subscribed. Please hit that subscribe button now so we can get back to our regularly scheduled program. Our newest unit to the game. So we have another axe user here. He's a water type. It looks like he's definitely going to be a physical user, damage dealer. So you're going to want strength over intellect there. He's got a physical damage ability for his ST that also increases his ST rate, which is kind of a theme that we've seen with axe users of being able to regenerate their ST very quickly. So that'll be nice. Looks like he's going to have a standard attack here with his skill 1. And his skill 2, this is really nice. It's going to combine Kevin's sort of buffness from his spirit and constitution up with, like our sword users' super armor. So this is actually really cool. One of the things that is, makes Kevin really good is having those buffs for, be able to mitigate damage. But his pitfall is that he can get knocked down pretty easily because he doesn't have the super armor. So this is the kind of the best of both worlds there, which means that I am already anticipating that this unit is going to be very good for autoplay capabilities. So keep that in mind if you're really looking for somebody who's going to be able to kind of be in the front, take some damage, deal some damage back out. This might be a character for that. So we got that kind of same ST or gauge start for 100% on his first support skill there, and then he's got a paired and self buff that on use of his special technique he's going to give extra water damage. So that's pretty okay. That's all right. So let's take a look at this memory gem that's coming out with him, and I am liking this. We're going to have another one of the 400 strength and the 400 intellect. And then what's really nice is that the buff on here is going to be normal attack and the Mega Spirit Magic buff on it, all in one. The only problem is that it can only be equipped to a water ally, so that is going to make it pretty obviously limited of who you can put it on. But I do think it's going to be quite powerful, especially for Larc here, if you wanted to throw that on him. So definitely not a bad banner to go in on so far. If you're looking for somebody who's more of an autoplay user, and I know a lot of people really kind of like this, kind of look at these characters. I've had a couple of other people just kind of message me about having the kind of wolf style characters, and that Larc was one of their favorite characters from the Mana series. So it's great that we're seeing some of these other just non-basic humanoid characters in the game. So that's awesome. So let's take a quick look over here, and let's just hit this button and see what happens. I had good luck on the one I did in the previous video. I didn't get anything that was on the banner, but I did get things that were useful for me. Let's see if we're going to get anything today. Does not look like it, so that's okay. I already have Kevin. Kevin's maxed out. There's no way I'm going to be able to max out Larc. So the thing about it is a +0 character is going to have a really hard time ever beating a +6 character anyway. So unless you're able to invest to make a unit about the same of your current units, a lot of times it's okay to skip anyway. So let's go ahead and go back, and the last thing I want to do is just take a quick look at the trial banner here. So another thing that did come out today is the Call for Chaos event is out, so make sure you go out and do that, get your nitwits and get your experience books. And let's just take a quick look at some of his skills here. It looks like he's on auto. Let's take that off. Let's just look at this animation. Okay, so that's pretty neat. And then let's look at his skill 1. Looks like it was at a 6 combo, or 3 combo for each one. So okay, and then he's got his kind of buff up here. The only thing I'd say that we're kind of missing with that is it's not giving him any sort of damage buff up himself. So he is probably going to be more of the kind of a tanky character than necessarily somebody that you can ramp damage up on. Not that his damage will be significantly terrible compared to the other ones, but anyway, that is Larc, and so far I think his kit can looks pretty good. I'm definitely going to wait to see and kind of hear from anybody else who does pull him that kind of how he's working in with their parties. The thing about tank units is a lot of times like I said earlier, it's going to be based off of how much stats they're able to get. And so if you're going to only go to +0 or +1, you might have a unit already that's going to beat them out stat-wise. And at that point, you're just kind of relying on their kit. And I'm not sure his kit's going to be above and beyond enough to make up for that difference. So that's been my 2 cents on Larc. Be sure to check out my Angela review video that came out earlier today. That way you can make the best decision on which unit that you might like to pull for.